Hi guys, and welcome to the latest build update here in Tak North Thailand. In the previous episode we saw trees uprooted and moved following my idea to extend outwards to create a garage and extra terrace area. After seeing the foundations built, work started on pouring the floor. Putting the metal in place, a team of workers chain gang the cement, levelling was done by Monkey Man, and by the evening the floor was poured. However, rain followed soon after and continued all that night, so I came to inspect any damage the following morning. Sound of the woodpecker. Luckily, it's morning, and yes, luckily there was no more rain. It's kind of where it's been dropping from the top. We've got a bit of inconsistency, but it's going to get tiled anyway. So the ramp is going in, and the step is being made. So I have a little step down to the garden. Not sure if it's the right idea, but it seems the right idea yesterday. So as you can see, it should line up perfectly. And yes, with the chain gang back in action, the slope began to take shape, and by lunchtime the perfectly aligned slope and the new step was poured. Then came the laser tool to pinpoint the exact placement of the posts. However, with only one eye and laser point accuracy, my 85-year-old builder gave the final checks. So getting these posts exactly in the right spot has taken it's coming up to half an hour now, making sure everything is bang in line so we can get a perfect connection. There's my step. Yeah, it looks a bit regal, doesn't it? Like a step down into a wonderful Wimbledon lawn. Look at that. So they hammer in these hooks to keep the casings in place. So this is the old way of doing it. That actually was used on the old house. And we're waiting for the cement, which will go on the top, and hopefully the rain stays away. Yes, the rain stayed away this time, and a mixture of cement, sand and stone filled the metal casings. With the final bucket eventually poured, Monkey Man began the nasty job of jackhammering off the concrete to expose the old beam to which the new terrace would eventually connect. So it's all looking rather spiffing. The ramps are all joined up. It almost looks like it's been here all along. Joined in, and the beam is going to be connected. You can see the old beam, cross beam here. Yeah, poor Monkey Man, the crap job of jackhammering that. And it looks like he's still got a bit of work to do. You can see where there needs to cut out. The beam will be joined, so it'll be nice. It should be 5 meters out and 5 meters wide to take in the view. They've just ploughed the rice fields. So it's not a housing project yet, but I'm a rank pessimist. And they're going to be preparing the floor tiles. I'm off to Bangkok tomorrow, so I'm making it clear I just want a 5 centimetre height, so we can get a little step into the toilet, and which means we get more height between floor and ceiling, which I think they're going to do anyway, but you never know. And I don't want to be ripping up tiles, so casings will be coming off probably tomorrow while I'm driving down to Bangkok. Indeed they did, and preparations started for the upper beams, with the old staircase having to be cut to make way. Casings were again used for the beams, and on completion precast concrete slabs were craned in to make the floor. With the slabs carefully moved into position, a concrete floor was finally poured. This was all done while I was away, so it was time for a quick inspection. Wow, it feels very different. So the staircase is going to be a little bit smaller. Quirky, very quirky. And very nice actually. When you come up, we'll have rail all the way around. And it's a big terrace, goodness me. I didn't realise it was going to be this big. So yes, we'll have a continuation of the rail all the way around the house, all the way down to there. But yeah, we need to get a screen up. A bit more painting. I think it's the first coat. It's supposed to be a type of eggshell. It looks a bit yellow, but anyway, that's all right. We've cut in with the spots around the tray and on the wood ceiling. We've got a dome light or solar power light. We've got some down lights along here and one over there as well. And we're keeping it simple. We're going for like a stone tile inside and a non-slip granity stone tile on the outside. So with the tiling commencing upstairs and arches being shaped by hand on the garage beneath, more cement arrived. On choosing the ceramic tile for the garage floor, we found a beautiful Moroccan tile which changed everything, and we had to get it. Initially chosen to replace the toilet tiles, we ended up using it as a kitchen floor area, and more importantly, on the day of tiling the terrace, we decided to use this Moroccan tile in a pattern formation, which would give an interesting stylistic feature and cut through the uniformity of using just a single tile colour. With the help of my builder, a plan was created and tiling of the terrace was underway. As this was a complete spur of the moment decision, I was intrigued how it would work out. Right, so as of the end of August, Yang has finished doing the gorp around here, matching, it's all by hand, Roman pillars. He's currently doing the frames around the window. So we've got all this to tile and the ramps that lead up to the house, which is going to cost a pretty penny, but anyway, it is what it is. And yeah, he's done a good job on those posts. He's matched them up completely. So Yang is doing the window frames, and if I can get up those stairs, the inside is kind of finished and the terrace is done pretty much. It needs to be cleaned up and grouted. I wasn't sure that the band needed to come here, that black band, but it actually balances with 3.5 tiles there and 3.5 tiles here. So I'd have a barbecue maybe here and nice table, chair set. So this terrace has really opened up the house, and we've gone for like a stony feel inside, and that tile, luckily we found that tile, otherwise this would have all been grey, which would have been well boring. The only problem is the only colour that matched it for the band was black, but anyway, it looks alright. And we stuck some in the kitchen. The tiles for the bathroom have arrived. The walls, they've got to do the walls first. The floor tiles are here. So we're going for like a natural stone look, and there'll be teak furniture in it. It's less upkeep basically. And around here, a bit of wonky tiling, but that's fine. We're going to have my lady in a gorp, which is like a frame, concrete frame with an arch at the top, but we need to move that tap over. And these are going to get Roman pillared, mini pillars here. So that's it, that's where we're at. Still quite a lot to do. I'm off to Bangkok, so there will be a counter going in the kitchen counter with wooden cabinets either side, and we'll have my lovely, hopefully, arch teak shelf display here. So the arch will be up there, and we'll have the same arch here for the Thai lady. So there we go. We'll leave Yang to it. Yang Tang Tam Gang Mak. Ooh, it's away. Alright. I'll leave him to it. And yeah, this terrace, as I said, has really opened up the whole place. So there we go. That's where we're at. Yes, it's been slow going, but as I said in the previous video, my builder is busy on another project and I want to be here when things are done. So it is quite slow, but I'm very happy with that terrace and the space underneath, which is going to be multifunctional. We might either have it as a garage, we might put a table, a set there, even an outdoor pool table, because we're going to stick a fan and some spotlights
in that area, because the garage tiles that are going down are nice. It should be good. They're ceramic and it should look nice, even though it's adding an extra 60k for 100 square meters of tiles and the actual work. So that's how much it costs. That top level has opened. It's changed the whole feel of the house. I was a bit, this is a bit pokey little thing up on, but it has literally added, for the price of a couple of iPhones, a new dimension to the place. And barbecue, it's like set up for a barbecue there, or a swing chair, but yeah, barbecue, nice little antique bronze chair set, table chair set. And yeah, I'm up there in the evenings just sitting on a paint bucket looking at the sunset. It's very nice. So happy, but yes, things are getting more expensive and there's just little additions happening. I've just spoken to my builder about the staircase. Now he can rip out the old one, which is pretty rusty, and build me a concrete one, all tiled with arches going up the side, for 30,000. So it's like another 800 quid. It's like, but it's going to look nice, and it will mean that the gap that is left where that staircase is, where the water's coming through, will be sealed. So I've got to make a decision on that. But you only get one chance. That's the thing. Once he's finished here, he probably won't have time to do stuff. So I'll probably say yes. Things like that, and swimming pools and stupid things like that. So I'm going to Bangkok, but the rails have been chosen. My builder showed me these pictures, and I thought, that's a nice one. I hope that it's like a little French type style metal bar around, and I got one of those fancy digital door lock things, so people can stay, they're secure, and so it's all happening. Anyway, yes, the tank, my new car is, to the annoyance of some of you, going great. I got lambasted in the comments for saying I couldn't drive on a red number plate. I honestly didn't think I could. When I googled it, it just said you got to go to a government office and some paperwork. Others of you just said you just didn't need to do any of that, you just fill out a logbook. I don't know, things have changed, the laws have got a lot stricter, and a couple of guys I know around here, red number plates, have got fined for some reason. I don't know, maybe the rules have changed from when you guys were driving red number plates. But anyway, yeah, I wasn't trying to fool anyone on that video, and I honestly, also my wife investigated it, checked with brother-in-law, he wasn't sure, so they didn't want to say yes and I get a fine. So, but it's absolutely bombing it, that tank. I must admit, I love it. On the highway, it's smooth as butter, and I got to keep backing off the accelerator. The sound system, it's so nice. And I had a test drive to Mae Sot, which is very, very, it's quite a hard drive. Very steep hills and very windy. And on my old truck, used to go like a bullet because it's quite low gear ratio. It was the old style truck before the common rail engine, and they made them more luxury like 20 years ago. Like pickup trucks were for working vehicle. So this automatic was insane. I would just get up a hill, it would pick the gear and it would go like a bullet. I had two Fortuner boys. I don't know if they were trying to, they got, I don't know, it was a bit of trying to get around me, and I wasn't even trying. This thing was just going like a bullet. And Toyotas, if it's anything like my wife's CHR, it's abysmal on hills, because I think they try and keep the emissions down so much, or the efficiency, that you get overtaken by an old guy with a pig on the back of a motorbike. We did in Mojang. It was that bad. That was on sport mode. So it's passed the cruising test. Cruising it's a joy to drive. It's done the mountains. Now I'm going to probably start doing 4-wheel drive when it hits 10,000 kilometers. I don't want to wreck it yet. So. But the noise, the little clink, clink, clink at the end, I get that sometimes, but apparently there is a software update that you can have, but it doesn't really bother me, and it's doing its job. It's clearing the DPF, whatever, which enhances its life. Other than that, it's been a dream. So 3,000 kilometers, so I will probably do a proper run through at 10,000 kilometers, but I'm loving it. And I'm actually going to go down and get Max, who has had he's been completely undressed, and that's costing a bit as well. because there was quite a lot of rust underneath. So he's getting transformed. So watch out for that one, because that could be quite interesting. I'm not quite sure what to expect. All I've got is a few photos back from the workshop. I just thought they were going to take a few dents out and respray, but there's quite a lot of work on that car. So there we go. Yes, more updates coming on the house. They will come slowly but surely. And on that note, I'm going to say stay safe, stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.